What the fuck is wrong with you? You the fuck is what's wrong with society, you dumb, ignorant black. This is why black people are last fucking place. Because of dumb, ignorant, retarded, worthless pieces of black.
Digimon, they come in many different forms, many different shapes and sizes. Some powerful, some graceful, and some I already know my partner Digimon. Growing up, I never paid much attention to Digimon. The most I heard of it was it being referred to as some type of Pokemon clone, and the only Digimon I could ever name was Agumon because he's the mascot character. But recently I beat Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and while the game was a little zesty at times, I found the story and gameplay to be overall pretty enjoyable. And it got me thinking, what exactly was my childhood missing? After some thorough research, I came to the conclusion that Digimon Tamers is regarded as the best Digimon series amongst the fans, so I decided to take a look. At first, I wondered why everybody called this show dark. How could a show about digital monsters possibly be dark?
Finish him! Do it! Tear him apart!
Help me!
Hello?
Help!
I got this!
Yeah, y'all weren't lying. This shit kind of vile, I'm not gonna lie. Before we talk about the dark shit, let's talk about some things I absolutely love about this show. First, we gotta talk about that OSTEE. The soundtrack carefully matched the atmosphere of each scene. We got the chill, happy tracks, the jazzy, emotional ones with the smooth saxophone, and of course, when it's time to get active, we got the card slash theme, evolution theme, and the opening. Words can't describe the emotions I felt when I first heard this song. R.I.P. Koji Wada, because man, you absolutely destroyed this. This song is a masterpiece. Moving on to the characters. Takato in the beginning of the series is just your ordinary kid, going to class, playing with friends in the park, sketching in his notebook, trespassing on the private property, committing arson, participating in the normal kid activities. But throughout the series, we see Takato endure a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean world-ending threats appearing literally every week to wipe Japan off their face of the earth.
I'm over stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now.
Takato was pretty much in the same situation as Shinji from Evangelion, but the only difference is Takato's actually cool with his dad, and Takato actually gets better as a character as the series progresses.
Give me strength!
Guillamon, Takato's partner Digimon. He was designed by Takato himself, and he's a pretty wholesome Digimon. He's wholesome. He's literally sunshine and rainbows to Digimon. He's so nice. Well, most of the time. You see, the thing is, 90% of the time, he is wholesome, and that is true. However, for that 10%, he be moving like he works for ICE. No exaggeration. He's here to make Japan great again. Doesn't matter what your business is. Any Digimon he senses, he's ready to deport.
Zerg it down! Zerg it down! Zerg it down! Get down!
Honestly, I really like the dynamic between Guillamon and Takato.
Why is he looking at me like that?
On one hand, Guillamon, he's such a straightforward character. Literally, all his character is eat, protect, and play. That's it. He's chilling, living his best life. He's found inner peace. While on the other hand, Takato is stressed out of his mind. He was scared of Guillamon's power. He was scared of losing Guillamon when evolving. He was scared of how people would perceive Guillamon. He even had a whole ass existential crisis on Guillamon's behalf. He doesn't just do this with Guillamon, he also tries to understand the plights of other characters as well, like Ruki and Juri, which really kind of makes him feel like a leader in a sense, because he's always looking out for other characters. He's always making sure they're
Still go.
Next up is objectively the best character in Digimon Tamers. If you think otherwise, Lee is better. Lee is better. Lee is better. We good now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Lee is calm, logical, strategic. He is the one who brings balance to the group. He laid the foundation so the Tamers could work together. Literally without him, Ruki and Takato would have never gotten along and the world would have been destroyed. Cooked, barbecue chicken. The reason why he's able to resolve so many of these issues and the reason why he's so likable is because of his mature personality. In the beginning of the series, he just seems like a mentor character. He seems like he knows more than everybody else. Despite not wanting to evolve Terriermon in the early episodes, he just seemed way more competent than the other Tamers. He was giving useful advice to Takato when he was struggling with Guillamon. He talked to Renamon and reassured her when Ruki was being a complete bitch. There's just so many instances of Lee being a standout guy. And another reason why I'm so drawn to Lee is because he is cold as hell for no reason. Look at his card slash.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's everything! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Lee clearly took notes from Piccolo and the Paradox Brothers because he did not have to do this. This was unnecessary. But he did it for the love of the game, and for that I have to respect him for it. You see, this was just Exhibit A. Moving on to Exhibit B, we see him throwing hands with a Digimon while underwater. He is just a beast that's built different.
Primary loading!
I can't emphasize how insane this is because look, this is not an ordinary Digimon. This is Hangumon, a perfect level Digimon. This is the 5th stage of evolution, yet he gets dog walked by a 10-year-old. You look through the perfect level Digimon, we got gods and demons in this bitch. You would think he's Luffy the way he's turned these fishmen into Captain D's. There's so much more I can say about Lee, but I think it's pretty clear why I think he's the best. Moving on to Terriermon, he has my favorite design out of the rookie Digimon, even though his evolution line got absolutely hoed. I still like his rookie design. And I gotta give credit where it's due. At least Terriermon has his current design and not this abomination right here.
Hell no, man. What
The best way to describe Terriermon's personality is like Yo from Shaman King if he was a rage baiter. He's got the chill demeanor and he's got the catchphrase, but Terriermon does not have a filter.
What's up, my nigga? We could go on the tools right now with 2 guards, my nigga. And guess what? We
Y'all don't want to play
shitbag,
with me
nigga.
anyways. Y'all never
Nigga, I
want to
know
play
we
with
don't
me.
want to play with you because you suck, nigga. Your fucking mother should have fucking had an abortion.
You should have left me on the fucking sheets, my
Oh
nigga.
my god.
Why are you
bro.
talking
Like,
about my
I can't
mom?
believe this
Why are you
weekend
talking
that
about
I'm
my
out
mom?
this shit.
My mom has
I'm
nothing
out
to do
this
with
shit, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You suck, bitch.
Not only is he a rage baiter, but he's also a stoner. It's the only way he can maintain his calm, because he gets violated by Lee's sister every single day.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Despite Terriermon being absolutely zooted 100% of the time, he makes a pretty good partner for Lee because he was with him since day 1. Lee supported Terriermon when he was in the trenches fighting for his life, and now they're inseparable. At first, Lee didn't like the idea of Terriermon evolving, and honestly, I can't blame him. When he evolves, he becomes a vessel for King Von. Despite Terriermon being a psychopath, he gets along with Lee pretty well, and they always look out for each other in a way that makes them my personal favorite duo in this series. Moving on to a more abusive relationship, we got Ruki and Renamon. Now, Ruki, there's many things I can say about her, but being likable is definitely not one of them. She's the Sasuke of the group and is always radiating that edgy type of energy, but the thing is, she's not even cool with it. She's a cornball.
It was not your fault but mine. It was your heart on the line.
I understand exactly why Guillamon is so traumatized by Digimon. The day after Guillamon was born, Ruki sent Renamon to go slime him. She tried to slime a toddler. The reason for this attack is because Ruki believes the only purpose Digimon serve is to kill each other. This is something I found really annoying because she is constantly exposed to things that are blatant contradictions, yet she somehow convinces herself that she's right. It's like the second she looks at Kulamon, her brain stops working.
Shut your
I think Ruki's just straight up evil. There is literally an episode where a demon came after her wanting to be her partner because of just how maniacal she is. The worst part is this nearly worked. If he didn't show off his collection of dead bodies, he would have succeeded.
buddy. You're weird.
One thing I never understood about Ruki was her constant mood swings. Like, this character cannot stay consistent whatsoever. One episode she could be teaming up with Takato and Lee to solve a problem, and then 2 episodes later she pulls up just to talk shit and leave. The absolute worst thing about Ruki is the fact she has the audacity to disrespect Renamon. Imagine fighting desperately to protect someone, taking karate chops to the dome, having icicles pierce your body, and when you finally get that person to safety, they say this: "I hate your entire race. I'll use WinRAR to extract all of you filthy data rat fight beast of monitor monkey 404-bit skin browser heads. I will uninstall all of you." Gillamon should have never saved her ass in that parking garage, cause ain't no way, bruh. Renamon. While I sort of respect Renamon for tolerating Ruki, I'm gonna be completely honest. Renamon is overrated. I see way too many people glazing this character saying, "Oh, she's my favorite Digimon because I like her design. I think she looks cool."
It's a freaking ninja. It's a ninja fight.
Really? Because you think her design looks cool? Nah, y'all just some furries. The Renamon community is full of freaks. The fan art's salacious, the card art's salacious, the levels of goonery are through the roof. I was disturbed researching this Digimon. Y'all should not be trusted around animals. I don't understand why Renamon is portrayed as a silent, skillful assassin when every episode she's just getting obliterated. She's a complete flop, the Megami of Digimon tamers. Renamon fights typically start off the exact same way. She spams her weak ass water with no ice, bread and butter go-to move, Kyosetsu, and gets surprised when it doesn't work for the 7th time. What follows is an absolute ass whipping. I think out of all 51 episodes of Digimon Tamers, a raw Kyosetsu has only worked like once. Even a level 1 Gillamon was able to tank it. She's unbelievably sorry.
That's too easy.
Especially when considering the fact that when Ruki asked to have a partner, she clearly said, "I want the strongest." Tell me, why did Renofry have the courage to walk up?
I got this.
Man, give me Phantomon. He's right there. Well, I won't completely shit talk Renamon. Moving on to the evolutions. Renamon went 3 for 3. Renamon to Cubimon makes sense visually and is straight fire. Cubimon to Taomon? They was cooking up something special with this one. I love the concept of Taomon so much because it reminds me of Sai from Hikaru no Go. Yes, I know I'm one of the 3 people who've seen this show. The Omnioji aesthetic, the clothing, bro, it works so well. And then Taomon to Sakuyamon. This is the peak of Digimon designs. This is the pinnacle. While Renamon is sorry, her evolution line surely is not. I skipped the other perfect level animations because honestly, they just did not age very well. As far as the designs are concerned, Gillamon to Growlmon, that was pretty solid. But Growlmon to War Growlmon? This is hideous. And his ultimate attack doesn't help his case either. Now, War Growlmon, unleash your ultimate attack! Nipple Blaster Bloody Breast Milk Barrage! I'm so happy the evolution line ends at Gallantmon. I hated looking at War Growlmon so much. Terramon's evolution line hurts me the most. He starts off as this cute little guy, then becomes a monstrosity, an abomination. He becomes American! He's gonna The first time I saw Gargomon, I didn't really think too much of it. Yeah, he looked kind of dumb, but my expectations were already low to begin with, and the way he was introduced was pretty cool, so I didn't mind too much. the longer I looked at him, the more flaws I began to notice. And the fact he can run out of ammo sent me over the edge. How the hell you got guns for arms and you run out of ammo?
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
Bro got 3 crane machine fingers. How the hell is he supposed to reload? Rapidmon is the only decent looking one, so we can skip him with no problems. But Saint Gargomon is what you get when you fuse a Five Nights at Freddy's OC with a Mobile Suit Gundam. This is without a doubt the worst final form I have ever seen in fiction, and it hurts my soul because the Lee merges with Terriermon and become like this. You'd think Terriermon would get something more related to martial arts since he's with Lee, right? Right? Hell no, we get some Gundam Wing bullshit. The whole design is beyond corny. Like, look at this. Why are his missiles smiling at the opposition? This is absolutely crazy work. If it were up to me, Terriermon's evolution line would have took after Teruimon instead. Conceptually, it just fits so much better. And Terriermon could have really been out here like he passed the tuning exams. But instead we get this.
What the hell? Oh my god, no way, yeah.
But I digress. Moving on to the reason why y'all all are here, I have to talk about 2 very important characters, Juri and Impmon. Juri is introduced as one of Takato's classmates. She's extremely wholesome and always shown to have a very positive outlook on life. And from the beginning, it's also pretty clear that Takato has a crush on her. But the thing is, she's borderline schizophrenic.
No.
She's always talking with her little dog hand puppet thing. And we also find out later, she's a furry.
What the hell?
She saw Leomon for the first time and didn't know how to act. But to give you some context, throughout the series, she takes notice of Takato and the other tamers deporting evil Digimon. And she wanted to tag along. So, she always wanted to have a Digimon for herself. And Leomon, this brolic humanoid lion thing, just so happens to spawn in on a rainbow in the same park Juri is in. In their first interaction, Juri pretty much scared Leomon away. Then fast forward a few episodes later, she meets him again, but this time he can't run. So she does what any furry would do. She enslaves him and officially decides to become his tamer. When Kulamon gets kidnapped, she joins up with the tamers to rescue him in the digital world.
Bro, please, bro.
Impmon is easily the most toxic character in Tamers. If Terriermon is a casual rage baiter, then Impmon is playing ranked. He's introduced as someone who despises Tamers and any Digimon associated with them, not only viewing humans as less than Digimon, but he also believes they're not necessary for evolution. He wasn't always like this. In fact, he used to have siblings for Tamers himself, but they treated him like complete shit, so he decided to leave. For the first half of the show, his entire purpose was to hate on everything imaginable.
What the f is that? That better not be your boyfriend. That nigga look like a Charmander. He like a nigga turtle. He ugly as shit, boy. You like Franklin and the turtle. You ugly, black, getting nostrils and that stink ass breath you got. Blow your breath on her face right now.
He is the embodiment of evil. He vandalizes more property than Takato. He steals ice cream from children. He bullied Guillemon after he refused to help with his scheme, and even chased him down when he evolved to bully him some more. What did Guillemon do to deserve this? He just offered him some bread. He tried to slime Terriermon, and also Lee's dad, for no reason. It was completely unprovoked. He trash-talked Renamon on multiple occasions, even hitting her. And the crazy thing is, Renamon was just trying to reach a mutual understanding, even going as far as saving his life. But this nefarious individual wasn't having it. He wanted to prove that he could evolve without the help of humans so bad, he decided to pick a fight with this Avengers-level threat walking down the street. And I'm sure you can guess how that turned out.
I'm joking.
He eventually gets launched across the city and ends up in the sewers, barely clinging on to dear life. What happens next is something I would have never expected from Digimon. While at his lowest, he's approached by a mysterious Digimon who gave him a choice. If he forms a pact with him, he will gain enough power to evolve. However, he would also have to assassinate the Tamers. What did Impmon do? In order to evolve, he sold his soul to Digimon Satan.
Sun don't shine, tears don't show one. Hurt me now, cause heart's been broke. I hate myself, but it won't show.
God is great! God is great!
The crazy thing is, despite all the bullshit Impmon put them through, the Tamers didn't even hate him like that. But he was determined to kill a bunch of 10-year-olds for the sake of evolving. Fast forward to the Digital World arc. While the Tamers are actively searching for Kulamon and the dirty monkey who kidnapped them, they eventually walk into a boss room that changes the trajectory of the entire show. They encounter a newly evolved Impmon who now goes by the name Belzebon. This man is a literal school threat. Takuto was trying to reason with him, talking about all the good times they used to have when he was Impmon, but he wasn't having it. He proceeded to lay out everybody. Midway through the fight, Cubimon gives this man an STD, and he obviously didn't like that very much, so he started beating the brakes off of her. And it was so bad, we thought she was gonna get sent to the Shadow Realm until the big homie shows up, Leomon. Your fit trash, your shoes trash, you like a prepubescent cockroach, Christian Black. I'm sorry, Mr. Piccolo, I let you down. I couldn't farm enough. Aura. With that, Leomon was dead and Juri was left without a partner. This fight already had Takuto tweaking out to begin with, but as soon as Leomon's body hit the ground, he started tweaking out on levels far beyond that of a casual tweaker. He has so much hatred for Belzebon. He changed Gillamon's evolution line at will. This version of Growlmon was far more ferocious than what we've ever seen before. He was low-key working Belzebon, I'm not gonna lie. But the problem is, Growlmon had lost control. He was moving like a scalper for that last pack of Pokemon cards. And then, the monkey spawns.
Yo, what's good, niggas?
If they keep fighting, they will destroy the digital world. And what does Belzebon do after hearing this?
Oh shit, this nigga oh, no.
He not only kills and absorbs the monkey, he uses the monkey's power to trap and absorb the perfect forms of Renamon and Terriermon. This man really reached his perfect form in the span of 5 minutes. Belzebon becomes an actual fighting game character as he proceeds to hit Growlmon with 5 consecutive uppercuts and a nasty tornado kick to finish it off. Just when all hope was lost and Belzebon was about to put a shotgun shell in each one of these 10-year-olds, Takuto finally locked in.
I got this!
Takuto fused with Gillamon to become Gallantmon. And Gallantmon was not to be played with. He was on a mission.
A lagging ass fucking Nash and platinum again!
After some back and forth, Gallantmon finally gets the upper hand, and at that moment, Takuto did not hesitate. He was fully ready to off Impmon. The only reason this man did not off Impmon was because Juri stopped him! Which I'm not gonna lie, this was extremely stupid. You're telling me the Digimon that killed your partner and almost killed all your friends gets to live? Because you don't want to lose anyone else? I just want to say, I hate the mercy trope with a burning passion. The Tamers had every reason to kill this man, and you're telling me the reason you don't want to kill him is because you don't want to feel sad again? Excuse me? You feel sorry for this demonic school shooter? And it gets even worse. When it was time to leave the digital world, a special ship was sent to pick up the Tamers and take them back to the real world. But the thing is, the ship was on a timer. They didn't make it back to the ship by the time of arrival. People would get left behind. Everything was going smoothly until Renamon says, "Sorry, Ruki and I are leaving." Huh? Not only did they not tell anyone what they were doing or where they were going, but when it was finally time for them to get back after wasting everyone's time, Ruki's dumbass brought this maniac back to the ship. I'm telling you right now, if I saw the monster who killed my Digimon, the big homie, and was ready to smoke literally everybody else in that same ship, I'm dismembering this motherfucker on sight. Obviously, this entire situation left Juri utterly traumatized. However, something else had happened to her as well, something even more disturbing. When they make it back to the real world, it's revealed that Juri was possessed by some world-ending entity called the Reaper. And its goal was to completely absorb Japan while also learning about humans. It pretended to be Juri using her memories and voice to try to manipulate Takato, and it fed on Juri's grief and other negative emotions to further grow its domain expansion. Like, god damn, we went 0 to 100. We went from Mr. Saturns to Gygus. I didn't know Digimon was like this for real, but yeah, in conclusion, Digimon Tamers is kind of messed up. Brenna Fried enjoyers are freaks, and all my homies hate Impmon.